So in this video, we're gonna be talking about the EMAs. It's not gonna be a long video. It's gonna be very short. I'm just gonna introduce you to the EMAs so you know what the lines mean and how to identify them on your chart. Later on in the course, you'll learn um, how to use them more effectively with this strategy. So EMA stands for exponential moving average. We use 5 EMAs: the 5 EMA, 13 EMA, the 50 EMA, 200 EMA, and the 800 EMA. The 5 EMA is yellow. We call that the mustard. 13 EMA is red. We call it the ketchup. The 50 EMA is turquoise. We call that the water. The 200 EMA is white. We call that the mayo. And the 800 EMA is navy blue. We call that the blueberry. All right. So with the EMAs, they give you level confirmations. All right. So all these are on your 1 hour time frame. All right. So when you're on your 1 hour time frame, when your 13 EMA cross your 50 EMA, that's level 1 lock confirmation. Level 2 lock confirmation on your 1 hour time frame is when your 50 EMA cross your 200 EMA. All right. So on your 15, if you're on this chart right here, in your 15-minute time frame, your 50 EMA represents the 13 EMA on your 1 hour and the 5 EMA on your 4 hour time frame. Your 200 EMA represents the 50 EMA on your 1 hour and the 13 EMA on your 4 hour. The 800 EMA represents the 200 EMA on your 1 hour and the 50 EMA on your 4 hour. So if you move to your 1 hour chart, the 13 EMA will represent the 5 EMA on your 4 hour time frame. The 50 EMA will represent the 13 EMA on your 4 hour time frame. The 200 EMA will represent the 50 EMA on your 4 hour time frame. And the 800 EMA will represent the 200 EMA on your 4 hour time frame. So if you can remember this chart, you could be in one time frame and see and know what price is doing on different time frames without having to go back and forth. All right, so write these down because these are very important. These EMAs when it gets to counting levels, entries, and finding out where you at in the cycle. All right, so your EMAs, when your EMAs are at the bottom of price, you're in an uptrend. When the EMAs on the top of price, we're in a downtrend. When the EMAs are together, we're in the reset. So reset, the EMAs are going to come together on all time frames. The reset, I like to call reset when the 800 EMA is in play. All right, you can identify this on your 1 hour time frame. So on your 15-minute time frame, a lot of people get caught up thinking prices in reset because all the EMAs are together in your 15-minute time frame. That could be true on that time frame. However, the larger time frames control the board. So if the larger time frames aren't in reset, that 15-minute reset ain't gonna hold that long. You get what I'm saying? So you want to identify resets on your 1 hour time frame, just like we identify our level lock confirmations on our 1 hour time frame. So example of an uptrend, you got your 50, your turquoise, your white is your 200, your blueberry, 800, mayo, water, your red is your mustard, 13, the 5 is the I'm lying. The 5 is the mustard, the red is the 13 EMA, 50 is the water, 200 is the mayo, the 800 is the blueberry. All right, this line right here, I added just for preference. It's a 400 EMA, and I made the line light gray and thinner than the rest of the line. All right, so the EMAs are sitting below price, and price is going up. We're in an uptrend. EMAs are below. EMAs are above price, right? Price is heading down. We're in a downtrend. All right, so if you don't know what direction the market is moving in, you go to your higher time frame, see where the EMAs are at. If it's below price, it's an uptrend. If it's above price, we're moving in a downtrend. All right, so this is your hour time frame. You see your 800 EMA going through all the other EMAs. They're all bunched up together. This is reset. So, in the understanding levels video, I teach you guys how to count levels. So right here, reset. So example of reset, I'll just go over real quick. Your 13 and your 50 EMA cross, right? Giving you level 1 confirmation, right? Closed right here, consolidated, dropped again, giving you a level 2, your 50 and your 200 EMA cross. So you have your level 1, 13, and 50 crossed and closed. Your level 2 closed below the level 1, 50 and 200 EMA cross, right? So now what happened was your 800 EMA came into play. Price came back, 13 crossed and closed above the 50 EMA with your 800 EMA in play, right? Notice what the dealer gives you. It gives you a multi-day, multi-session M pattern, which is an anchor peak formation within reset, right? So you have your level 1, your 1350 EMA cross. So it crossed at the beginning of the day. The day closed right here, making this your level 1, right? This day right here stayed within level 1 range. The next day broke the low of level 1, creating level 2, the 50 and the 200 EMA cross. The next day gave you stop hunts both ways. Didn't really do much. The next day closed price above the 50 EMA, right? So if we're counting levels, this would be level 1, right? Because the 13 crossed the 50 EMA. However, we have our 800 EMA in play. The next day, what happens is they come back, retest the high, doesn't break it, form a multi-session M, which is an anchor, and they drop, right? The low of reset is right here. All right, so in order for the reset to be confirmed, it has to break the low of the reset. Okay, so you have your level 1, your level 2, it reset to the 800 EMA, came down off the multi-session M. It's not confirmed yet. Came down. Now it's confirmed. It closed below the low of reset right here. Right? So now you have your level 1 confirmed. Right? Then you have your drop down to level 2. They close price right back in level 2 range. The next day, drop to level 3. They form what looks like is a half a Batman, and they get out of there. 1350 cross, giving you level 1 into level 1 consolidation. All right, so this is what's an example of a reset. And that's how we'll count levels out of a reset. All right, so your EMAs, I just showed you an example of how your EMAs can be used in helping you count levels, identify where you at in the cycle, and helping you determine the direction of the trend. All right, so those are your EMAs. In another video, I'm gonna show you how to put them on your MetaTrader 4 and on your mobile device. All right, so that's it for this video.